Right.
He's here. Wait, can
All
you
right, welcome.
inside? Yeah,
Jag
just a
måste,
little bit.
ja, men jag måste ha hörlurar.
No, here is microphone,
Yep.
so you can just
Okay.
talk.
Okay. You want
Okay.
me to say that I'm okay and
soon.
fine?
Soon.
Okay. Yeah. You can go ahead and just tell me
Yeah,
that's
we're
okay
live
for
now?
your son to be here, and that he's 13 years old, and that's
Okay,
fine.
this is Samuel. This is my son. I'm totally okay with him being on a live stream.
Yeah. So that I'm 13 years old, and it's totally okay with you that I'm on the stream.
Yeah, it's totally okay with me being on the stream, and he's 13 years old.
Perfect. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
It's the day.
That's not okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, everyone.
Go.
We are here. We're here with Dark Reptiles. And do you want to introduce yourself a little bit?
Hi, I'm Dark Reptiles, or Sam. My real name is Samuel. I'm a reptile breeder and a reptile hobbyist. I live in Sweden, in Stockholm, and I just love reptiles.
Cool. And you also keep invertebrates, right?
I keep invertebrates too, yeah.
And you keep some invertebrates that we can't keep in the US very easily. So it'll be nice to learn about that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I will show you guys that I have snails, giant African land snails, and I have stick bugs or insect sticks or whatever you call it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this will be fun. So who is there with you right now? Who's that creature you brought with you? This leopard gecko. Can you tell us about her a little bit?
This is a leopard gecko. Her name is Medusa. So she is about 2 years old. She is one of my breeder females here. She is a electric tangerine. One of my females from my electric tangerine project. She has produced one baby this year. Was a little bit of a bad season, but one egg is better than 0 eggs.
Cool. Okay, well, sounds good. Yeah, so let's see. All right, it's working. Sorry, I'm just checking some technical things here. We are having a little bit of latency, everybody. So some people are asking about that and if it's live or recorded, but it is live. It's a live video. And Dark Reptiles reporting from Sweden. All right. So can we see the leopard gecko up close from the back a little bit?
Delayed.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely. Like this. Wait.
Right there. Okay, that looks good. Wow, you can see her color. Just that really clean color on her back. Yeah, just like that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. In real life, she's extremely orange. It comes out a little bit yellow with the light here, but she is the definition of orange color. And she has a little bit of here too on the tail. Sorry, it's wrong. Okay, here.
Oh yeah.
So she has a little bit of the tail too. So yeah.
Cool. So how many leopard geckos are you working with right now in your breeding projects?
For the time, I'm actually only working with 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4. So it's a 1 male and 3 females. 2 of them are 2 of the females are electric tangerine. 1 is hypo pure, no other morphs in there. And that's the 3 females. Everyone is healthy, happy. And Ihale, he's electric tangerine, as the same as this girl. So I can show you him later if anyone wants to see it. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to show us the male right now?
Yeah, sure. They're right here on the back. I'm just gonna put her in. I don't want any breeding at the moment. He's actually out right now, so it's good. Here we go. Wait, this side. Here it is. So he is absolutely stunning. He has those brown, blackish. He's not having this right now. Those brown, blackish colors on his head. But he's still like extremely orange, like the female. But he has those spots over the head and some spots over the leg. But I think he's a really good breeding male. He is proven. And yeah, he's not chunky, but he's not thin either. Sorry.
Yeah. It looks like he has good body condition. And I like.
Yeah, he's really healthy.
I just like how his spots remind me of a cheetah.
Yeah, he's pretty cool actually. He has some weird patterns, you could say, with the spots. It's like a couple of smiley faces. I don't know if we can catch that on camera, but let's see if it will focus. He's not staying still right now. That's the problem with filming animals. They don't want to stay still, and they are hard to get on camera.
True, but yeah, you can see that I really like that effect.
I don't know if we will catch that, but I have it on my Instagram.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Yeah. Yep. He's a very nice looking gecko.
There's also some carroting, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. And he's definitely a male. He has those. Let's see here. Those bulges here. With,
oh yeah. No doubt about that.
Right at the back of the back legs. Right here. So yeah, and he has those holes. So yeah.
Cool.
Let's go.
All right. So, can you tell us what other Can you tell us what other reptiles you keep?
Yeah. Geckos, just like you. I have any of them. Not a lot, but they're just starting to bloom. I have a bunch of eggs. I have one baby actually, and 3 adult females. I have a little colony of crested geckos, or if you can call that a colony. It's a breeding group. One is a full pinstripe. One is a part pinstripe harlequin, and those are the 2 females. And then I have an extreme harlequin male too. So yeah, I'm excited for that.
Cool.
And I almost forgot one of my main things here, both my colored lizards and my bearded dragon.
Very cool.
Yeah,
and
I'm gonna put him back 1 second.
Okay, and you just got those 2 young captive bred collared lizards recently, right? Within a few weeks.
Yes. About, I would say 1.5 weeks ago, something like that. Just about. I can actually show you guys.
Okay. Let's take a look.
see here. I'll get a light. I didn't think about that before. One second. I'll be back.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry about the
And I'm back.
lag, everybody. It's a little
So
slow, but
let's take
we're
this
working with it.
here. Yeah. Yeah, I think it will be getting better or not. You know.
And for those of you who want to check out Dark Reptiles
camera
channel,
settings
just
here.
Dark Reptiles on YouTube, right?
Get it here. Yep. It's Dark Reptiles on there. Just Dark Reptiles. And on Instagram, it's Dark Reptiles YT. Let's see here if I can get some good shots. They're asleep right now, so I don't want to wake them up too bad, but they're at least they're.
I just put.
For the camera management right now. Pretty hard.
That's fine. I just put a link to your colored lizard feeding video in the chat.
Yeah, he's in the cage. Yeah, I will open the other cage here. Wait 1 second. So, right in there.
Oh, there's one of them.
That's the male. The female is really. She likes to burrow. She has a lot of cave systems in here. She is, for example, she's done this to the ball. Sorry. Yeah, she's dig down and she has a tunnel system under here. It's like right there to feed it, or right there is like a cave thingy. I don't know if you see that, but I feel a lot in this cage already. And they're pretty tame too. That's what astounded me. They were basically from day one. Had been handling them almost every day. And yeah, some people say that's not. If you want to tame, and you can do that. It's no problem.
Yeah, that's one nice advantage of captive bred reptiles.
Sorry for all the weird stuff for there.
That's okay. So how about we can check out, can we look at one of your African snails, one of your giant African snails?
Yep. Yeah, I'm just going to take them up. Have some stuff on the cage. So I will need to get that. We can maybe do see my setup too, but Jesus. What? Yeah. I will take out my two largest ones. They're right here. They're not out right now, but you can see them.
Yeah, hold them a little bit.
I have
closer
pictures.
to it. There we go. They are nice and big.
So, yeah, I have some smaller ones. Yeah, I have some baby ones. Here's a baby, for example.
Oh, let's see that
like
close
my
up.
pinky. So
Yeah. So
yeah, they grow large.
did your adults produce that baby?
Yeah. Yep. They produce. One of my adults produced like 200 eggs. At once, I haven't gotten eggs since then. I don't know why, but I haven't. So, but that gave me like around 200 more of them. So, yeah,
So
we can check on them back later.
okay. So do they tend to come out at night, or do they come out in the daytime more?
That depends. I've heard from other people that they're nocturnal. Like they go out at night. Um, for me, that's not the case most of the time. They're out at the night, but they're also out morning and like dawn and dusk.
Mhm.
Sometimes even on the middle of the day, I can throw some lettuce in there and they will just crawl on over to it and all's good there.
Cool. How would you feel about if you let one of the snails sit on the table and see if it would wake up while we're doing other things?
Yeah, sure. Maybe I'll probably take one of the more medium-sized ones because they seem to be a lot more active than the big ones.
Okay.
We can take all three stages I have. We can take a baby and a medium and a large. There's one of them. Place it right here. I'll turn the camera down when that is. If it wakes up.
Yeah.
There, and let's take. Who should we take? As our candidate. Let's see here. One of these guys are gonna be the famous one. Yep. Let's see. Like that. So trap, troll, whatever.
So
So
you know,
yeah.
do you know which
Anyone in the
species?
chat has any questions, maybe?
Well, do you know which species of snail this is?
These are reticulata.
So they're Acatina reticulata.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We had, when I lived in Hawaii, I believe we had Acatina fulica, I think it was. Very similar, but the color is different on the shell.
Yeah. Yeah. These guys are a little more colorful. The big ones dry out fast. That's why, and they need a lot of calcium. I provide them all the calcium they need. Sometimes just get a little plain. They're still like colorful, but it's like small white spreads all over the body.
Mm-hmm. Well, what do you offer them to give them calcium? Is it cuttle bone or eggshells, or what do you use?
Yes, cuttle bone is the thing I offer. I have a little small bag here, with just full of cuttle bone, and yeah, you can also give them the eggshells if you properly clean the eggshells. You can give them eggshells too. Especially these guys love eggshells because it's much easier for them to get into their system. They don't need to work for it as much. They really appreciate that.
Cool. So, can you tell us what their setup is like what their enclosure setup like, and how you take care of them day to day?
Day to day, they're not so craving, I would say. Some people overfeed them. It really is something to say about snails to overfeed, but some people, some people do a lot of things for them all the time. I actually started raising up these guys for my Savannah monitor. In the first place, I don't have my Savannah monitor because of COVID, the virus, basically. So I couldn't actually get one. I could probably get one, but then it's large and I need to like get it calm, and I would rather wait and get a small one that I can raise up. So and these guys are naturally food for savanna monitors. But then they just became pets. I would still feed them, but not the big ones. They're my little beast now.
Hmm. So, what are the main food sources that you offer your giant snails?
Yeah, I came off track here. But the main foods are fruits, not a lot of fruits, but you can maybe throw in a little bit apple, um, a lot of carrots. They love carrots. They love. Um, I fed them butternut squash. Some people say it's bad. I haven't found any problems with it. I feed them all kinds of lettuce, romaine lettuce. Call it like the what is it called? Dandelions. Fed. I've fed them a bunch of different anything you can find. Basically, they eat. I would turn away from all the spicy stuff. So chilies, peppers, whatever, everything like that. Like the oh my god, it just fell out of my hand. But everything that we taste and it's a little bit spicy, it's probably dangerous for them because they would probably get damaged from inside, especially. They would probably eat it, I would guess, because they eat whatever they get that they can digest. So definitely no strong spicy things in there. I'll never do that.
Mm-hmm.
Everything lettuce or all those like things. Yeah,
Okay.
that's basically it. I keep them in. Sweden doesn't use gallons, so I can't say gallons, and I don't actually know the liters actually or the dimensions, but they don't need a big tub. I use a tub. I may get a terrarium for them in the future, but right now they're in a tub ventilated, well ventilated, because they need a lot of ventilation, and then they need a lot of moisture up to about the 80% mark. Stay up there and it's good. Uh, yeah, and sometimes it gets up to the hundreds, and that's good too. But I would stay around the 80 mark for the most part. But yeah, they don't need to buy just the substrate. They love to dig. Maybe have a little bit of drainage, just so they don't get like a swamp. They don't like that. Oh, little babies crawling out of its shell here.
Yeah, I was just
But yeah,
noticing that.
yeah, you can see little flesh, whatever you want to call it. The big ones are not yet crawling out, but
Yeah, we'll see if they do later.
here, hello Dark Reptiles and Rust. Snails are amazing. Thank you so
They
much.
are. They are. It's
Arcade
fun to see them.
Territory.
Oh yeah, Arcadia territory there. Nice.
How
So
many viewers?
I
Yeah,
think we're up.
sorry.
We're at. I think we're at 12 viewers right now. It's been going up and down. Just that's pretty normal for a live stream. So here's a question for you.
Yep.
Do you have a cleanup crew with your snails, like Springtails or Isopods or anything like that?
Yes. These guys work amazing with parts bioactive. Uh, as I mentioned just like a minute ago. So these guys eat everything they can get their hands on. That's based on everything green, everything that's plants, everything like that. So you can't really have plants in there. But you can definitely have cleaner crew. I have a lot of springtails and isopods in there. Like it's a lifesaver because these guys poop a lot.
Mm-hmm. Do you find that the isopods and springtails actually eat the poop, or mostly the uneaten food, or both?
Uh, I would say they eat so little food, so it doesn't matter. The isopod definitely eats a little bit, but the snails eat so fast that they can't really get to it as quick. That's why I
Mm-hmm.
supplement the isopods in the enclosure with a little bit of extra food.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, but they eat not all the poo because they can't climb walls. Springtails can, but if two or like the whole snail colony is upside down and they're pooping and the poop gets stuck upside down, only the springtails can maybe get to it. And then I need to like clean it off sometimes, but it's like maybe once a week or so. So yeah, the springtails and isopods are lifesavers.
Cool. Do you have isopods or springtails in any of your other enclosures?
Yes, I have both. I have fully bioactive enclosure. I have a not fully bioactive, but I have a bigger dragon setup with some isopods. I don't know how they're doing, like if they're doing really well or yeah, but I know there's a lot of springtails in there. They have their humid hides under the fork barks. I have the geckos on bioactive. All three. Um, at least parts. One of them is totally bioactive with plants, everything. The two of them is tubs with part bioactive, so it's like no lights. It's a little bit of light like night cycle, but it's no like special UVB and stuff. It's like part bioactive because I don't have plants. I just have springtails and cleanup crew and stuff. So.
Okay. So which species of isopods do you keep?
I keep Porcilio prognosis. I think.
Mm-hmm. Porcelionides
Yeah,
pruinosus.
the powder blues, powder oranges.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, I'm not totally in it for the Latin names. So I think I have one more isopod. I don't know what exact species they are. I've tried to find it. I think it's maybe one of those like I found it on your stream. They look pretty similar to them, but yeah, they're super fast. It's not the Florida fast, but they're pretty fast and they look basically like a smaller, darker version, whatever, of the powder blues.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Okay, interesting. So, do you have?
Hi, Ike, for real.
You mentioned that you have a couple of different stick insects.
Yes, I have two different species. Let me take them out 1 second. Let's see here. I can't say the exact Latin name. Um, it's both are the common ones. It's one of them is called like striped something. It's the now I can it's like a striped. I'll show you. Maybe someone knows. But Yeah, I have friends that gave me these guys, so yeah. So one of them has very cool. Here's one. You can get here's a stripe. This is a striped one, and you can get a good shot here. These are
Oh
really
yeah.
cool. They're pretty big too. Like look at my hand. I just knocked one of the snails off. Oh no, where's the other one? Oh there. It just fell under my table. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So yeah, he's laughing on my shoulder right now. Yeah, this is the other one. It's like a green one. He's walking on here. He's walking on sunshine. So it's basically a small version. Oh Jesus. The face looks pretty similar. These ones are like you see the difference in size and the color and the beefiness of both are really different.
Mm-hmm.
One second, I'll actually go put the green one in because it's super active and I
Yeah.
can't handle them both. Oh, one
Yeah,
of the giant snails is out. One second.
oh, nice. Okay, why don't we do the giant
No.
snails for a minute, and then we can look at the stick insects one at a time after we finish with the snails.
Yep. I'll just get off my hands, please. You're not helping here. Please get off my hands. Thank you. No. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. So I'll slightly take the camera down here.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, let's take a look at that. That's fun. Look at how big that snail is.
A close-up shot here too. Yeah, and that's not even the biggest one. The biggest one is still sleeping, but
that's still a pretty big snail.
Eating it hands, but
that would be cool.
Yeah, it's pretty big. Yeah, maybe. I need to go to the fridge then, but yeah.
Okay, yeah, just see if you can leave it aimed at the snails, and then we'll wait for you while you get some lettuce.
Is that good?
That looks great. Let's do that.
Good?
Yep.
I'll take this. Oh.
Wow, look at the size of those snails. When I was in Hawaii, we had a species that was very similar to this. It's same genus, different species, and we would see them quite a lot. They were just everywhere, especially like after rains or things like that. But they varied in size, of course. But one day I was headed towards the library and saw somebody's shoe ahead of me, and then I said, "Why did somebody leave their shoe out in the middle of the sidewalk there?" And then I realized it was one of these snails. So they are very big. All right, so let's see. Dark Reptiles. I can't hear you speaking yet, but oh, now the volume's back.
Yeah, as you said. As you said, Russ. Yeah, as you said, Russ. These guys love high humidity. So in Hawaii, I really think they go out after the rain. Here's both of them. I'll try. Get him. I don't think it's gonna be easy because he's a little bit spooked. So I'll try, but maybe just do this and take this. He has a blanket. No, but if I just put this down here, maybe he will eat it after we talk later.
Yeah, we can try that.
Yeah, he's going for it.
Good. Yeah, it looks interesting.
I'll get some close-up shots soon, but yeah. If you guys have any questions, I'm happy to answer.
So, can you get this kind of snail in any pet store in Sweden?
Not really. No. There is some specific reptile stores that you can get them from, but not like most of them are. You need to privately buy them from breeders. But you can get them from some shops that take them in from other countries in Europe, and some people breed them, of course, because they're so easy to breed.
Okay. Are they expensive?
Maybe eat that lettuce. Yeah.
Are they expensive, the snails, when you buy them?
No, not really. Maybe from one of the big ones, like $10 or so.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not bad, but it's not like dirt cheap. It's not like a cent a piece. The smaller ones I sell for bucks a piece. They've actually sold a lot, so that's good. But
Yeah. How many babies do you think you've
lettuce,
produced?
So, right now I've actually only got one clutch, and that was from this guy right here, or guy, girl. They're both gender, you know. But yeah, I say it's the guy. He's Peter. His name's Peter. He produced for me about 200 or 300 eggs. About 6 months ago, maybe 8 or so.
Mm-hmm.
And these guys have been growing like crazy. I took one of the smallest ones. That's why this is so small. Because I took one of the smallest ones. I don't know exactly, but the other one is not. He's like he's biting. He's not eating the lettuce. He's biting on the wood on my table.
Of the tail? Ah. Can you see if you can adjust the camera a little bit so that he's right in the middle?
Yeah. It's the name. Maybe it's like no. Wait. Like that.
Yeah, that looks better. Yep.
I'll take this. Yeah. He's starting to eat right now. Actually.
Can you hear
he's
him
chewing on it right now?
Can you hear him
the cool
chewing
thing
the
is
lettuce?
you can see that they're maybe a little bit like you hear you definitely hear when they eat collarbone, but not when they're eating lettuce. Most often, at least, because it's. But the cool thing is you can see they're eating because some green blobs are always going up, like their food thingy, their stomach. They eat it. They take small pieces, and it goes right up to the skin, so you can see a little bit green blob going like whoop, and it goes back into the shell.
Cool.
It's like a little
And
brain that's going up like this. Whoop, whoop.
So I noticed that this, you can see through the skin easily because they have very light colored bodies with not a lot of pigment. Is that a morph or is that a natural state of this species?
This is actually a natural state of this species. There is some lighter ones, even lighter than this. I don't know what it's called, but it's definitely a genetic. This is a normal type or whatever you want to call it. So these colors is the natural colors of these guys in the wild.
Okay. Yeah. The ones that we saw in Hawaii had much darker bodies, but of course they're a different species, just the same genus.
Yeah.
That's very cool. I can see the lettuce moving as the snail is eating it, so that's fun.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Then I don't know. Maybe we can get some close-up shots. This way. Nope. There. Nope. There. Wow. Whatever.
Yeah, it gets a little fuzzy when it gets too close, you know. But it's still fun to see him. Actually, that's not bad right there. What do you think, everybody? Is it better with the light on or the light off?
I have two lights, so my PS4 light and my light above. So if this is better.
Okay, well, Cullen says it's better with the light off, so that's cool.
Yeah, I see that.
Okay, well, we'll leave it that way then.
Yeah, Joshua says he wishes he could have one in the United States. I think he said, yeah.
Yeah.
Something like
Unfortunately, we had an issue in Florida with this species being very invasive, and I think that's part of the reason we can't keep them here.
Yeah, they're invasive to basically all places other than Alaska, I think. Something like
Yeah.
that. They're definitely invasive to California, Mississippi, the Florida, Texas, all those kind of things. They breed easily.
Oh, Katie wants to know where you buy your snails.
Yeah, I bought them from a reptile shop. They brought them in just for me. They're called RB Reptiles, not the R&B Reptiles from the US. It's a Swedish little company. They live like it's the same people that bred these guys on my back, the color lizards. These guys.
Oh, okay.
That enclosure right there.
Cool.
And they have provided me with a bunch of different stuff. So
Okay.
he's really chewing on this.
Yeah, it looks like the lettuce is smaller than it was.
He got some progress. Oh my god. Yeah,
he took a big chunk out of that.
Here.
Nice.
See if he will eat more. He's probably hungry. Yeah, he's going for it. Let's see if I can get him on my hand eating.
That would be nice.
Oh, jeez. Little baby snail fell. Yeah.
Has it been crawling? The little one is crawling all over?
No, the little one, it was up top, and when I put this guy around, he just fell down. Yeah, he's definitely chewing on it.
Nice. That's a good spot for us.
With this camera,
but it's pretty nice. We can see him, the snail, doing this. This is good.
Yeah, he's like grabbing this whole thing. Like, look at this.
Hello, Crystal. Oh, and JH says, really enjoying this stream. So we're going to, we wanted to make sure we give some time to your stick insects too. But before we do that, did you want to do those shout outs?
Yes. Yes, I want to give a huge shout out to my friends. One is Connor from Connor Sings on YouTube, and another friend I have is James from James Reptiles. He has been helping me with a lot of stuff, especially Leopard Geckos, and he is so friendly. So yeah, that's what's
very cool.
He
looks like
eaten this whole shebang. Oh.
It's just a little left, yeah.
Look at this.
Oh. Wow. So it looks like Connor is in the chat too. So that's good.
Oh, Connor's in the chat. Hello, Connor.
Cool.
Yes, you're finally here. I just gave you your shout out. Did you hear that? Yes, I'm a what is it called? A guy with, yeah. He's waving to you guys. He's waving.
That's pretty cool. Not every day you get a
He's
face-to-face view with a
just
giant
chilling
African
here.
land snail.
So guys, if you have any questions,
Oh, it looks like Connor heard your shout out. That's good.
yeah, yep.
And Crystal's liking your
I'm a
pet.
bad friend because I like the. Yes. It's not Crystal from Supreme Gecko, right? Or is it? No.
It's
I don't.
no, this is a different Crystal, but she's on
He's
Supreme
waving
Gecko
again.
too. That is such a cool snail.
Yeah.
So, should we take a look
Oh,
at just one of your stick insects? We'll
Who's
do
on-
one of them, and then
Wait,
we'll do the other one.
Yes.
Yeah, we can do one at a time.
Should I bring these guys away or?
Why don't you just scoot them to the side, and maybe we'll look at them again.
Yeah, just place them there.
Something like that.
I will need my light. Yep, I will need my light. Oh, dang. Sorry. Yeah, my thing just fell down.
JH, that's a good question. We need to ask that when he comes back.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just
Okay.
looking up.
JH was asking how you clean the slime off. Is it difficult to remove the snail's slime?
No. I would say it's like a liquid. More than a slime. Of course, if they're like sitting on one place, they produce a slime. Especially the slimy slime, if you know what I mean. These guys right now, they're not slimy. They're a little bit slimy to the touch, but it's more like a liquid. It's more like a putting your finger on like Jello than slimy. But when they get scared or worried or whatever, they produce a lot more slime, and it's much more slimier than it's right now. I can't get him down. Jesus.
Okay, cool. Thank you for answering that. So Sad Florin said that the species you're showing right now is, the scientific name is Sungaya inexpectata, and it's sometimes called a sunny stick insect.
Yes, that's true. I know it's that because I've heard that from the store when I bought it. I just couldn't get the name. I didn't remember it. So yeah, thank you for that.
Is this a full adult right here?
This is a full adult. Yes. I think it is a female, just because of that thingy. Right? Can I get it on camera? Yeah. The back here.
The ovipositor there?
It's like a little blob, and then it's a ovipositor. Yes. That's true. Yes, that's the thing. I think it is a ovipositor. Because it looks really similar to male, but I think this is more like a female's ovipositor. They all has a similar thing with their hemipene or whatever. I'm not a, yeah, you know, I'm a reptile guy. Wasn't tan. So yeah.
Cool.
Let's see the chat. Dark, you Swedish friend here. Oh, Adam. Hi, Adam. Yes. Adam's in the chat.
All right. So are you breeding this species of stick insect right here?
These species, I don't think we're breeding because I don't think I have a pair. I think I have 2 females. It's a little bit sad, but yeah, it's okay.
So for this
I'm gonna get a
species,
meal for them.
I know for a lot of species of stick insect, you don't
Yeah.
need a male because the females will produce viable eggs without a male. But is this a species that doesn't do that?
Parthenids. Um, I don't actually 100% know. I would not guess so because I have had these for about 4 or 5 months now, or 5 months maybe. Yeah, around at least 3 months. And these haven't produced in the conditions at least that I have them in, and that's I've followed all the store instructions, and it seems like I did my research, and you know they have the perfect setup, and they get fed a
Okay.
lot, but I don't think they're energetic as you meant.
Okay. Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
just totally yeah.
So is this? You were saying before the stream that they eat
Yes.
like brambles.
Oh.
They eat rose leaves. What else
Thank
do
you
you
so
feed?
much, Crystal. Yes. So blackberry leaves or whatever stems. They eat the Ficus pumila species.
Mhm.
All those kind of like oak, fig, those kind of stuff. Um, More like they eat lettuce and stuff. That's the problem in the winter season here. We don't get that, of course, because it's so cold. Everything is freezing, and all the things have been eaten or whatever. So I have bought lettuce for them, romaine salad right now. They eat it, but not as well as the um, they do with rose leaves or whatever.
Okay. All right. So should we take a peek at the other stick insect now?
Sorry. Yeah. It's clumped up here. Yeah. 1 second. I gotta get this in.
So sad
meant the green
Florence.
one,
Yeah, the green one. Yeah. Yep. Maybe sad Florence can help us identify this species. It sounds like you know your phasmids, so
Yes.
since I don't keep any phasmids, I don't really know them very well.
Yeah. Yeah, I keep these two species. I think it's the most common one if you keep stick bugs or stick insects or whatever you call it. This smells like. Sorry if I blended everyone in the chat there.
No, I think my vision is returning,
Get
so
this
we'll be
on
okay.
camera. So it's a totally green, not the same species, 100%. These guys are parthenogenetic. I'm 100% sure because it's no difference between males and females, and a single female can lay a bunch of eggs.
So how
I've
long have you
seen
had
that
this
in the reptile
species?
shop. So. This species exactly the same time as the other species.
So about 5 months?
This is one of was meant. Yeah, about 4 or 5 months. This was meant actually to be feeders. Both of these guys were meant to be feeders, but never like because I didn't feed them off. I thought they were cool, and now they're pets more than feeders. I would probably still feed them if I get overload, but yeah. Right now they're just pets for me.
So has that species
Really
been breeding for you?
too. This species has actually been breeding. Problem is I haven't been hatching them. I think there are a couple of eggs in there. I think there's definitely a couple of eggs in there. But right now they haven't hatched yet. They take a little while, I think, for them to hatch. So Yeah.
Cool. So do you just leave the eggs in there and let them hatch?
Yeah, if you want to hatch, leave them in there. If you don't want it, you basically can't get all the eggs out because they lay so much and it looks super similar to the poop or feces, whatever you want to call it, of these guys. So you can't basically take all the eggs out because you don't know if it's poop or eggs or whatever. So yeah, you can freeze them. They will die like that, but otherwise they will hatch, and then you will probably have babies anyway if you like take all the poop out and all the eggs, but they will burrow their egg. This guy wants attention here. I'm just gonna put them
Let's
there.
put him back in the shot. Yeah, there you go. That's good.
Yep. He's like, yes, finally.
He's back on camera.
Spotlight.
So Philippa wants to know what the Swedish name for stick insect is.
He's not going through. Yep. The Swedish name for stick insects is do you want the Swedish word or the translation, the exact
Let's do
translation?
both. You can tell us the Swedish name and then what it translates to.
Yeah. The Swedish name is vandrande pinnar. That basically, if you translate it in exactly as whatever, not should be translated, because some words translate different than it feels like. It's called wandering sticks.
Wandering sticks.
So not stick bugs or stick insects.
Okay.
Like if you directly translate it.
Yeah, sometimes we call them walking. Sometimes we call them walking sticks in English, so that makes sense. So wandering sticks, walking sticks, makes sense. So
yeah, exactly.
Can you say the Swedish word one more time?
Vandrande pinnar.
Wow, that's a cool word. I like it. I need to learn how to say that.
You will need to learn how to talk Swedish. I will glad you help. What am I saying? I will gladly help you. Sorry.
Yeah. I might need to get some pointers from you about how to pronounce it because it's a little bit difficult, but it sounds really cool. So, Arthropod Ambassadors is in the house too. What was that?
Arthropods Ambassadors, yeah. Try it, come on. Try it. Try one more. One time.
So you say it's like
Vandrande pinnar.
Vandrande pinnar.
Vandrande pinnar.
Vandrande pinnar.
Yes, that's good. That's like one. The funny thing is that sounds like a Swedish dialect, like somewhere, not like in my place, in my city or whatever, in my not country, in my state. But there is probably a state that talks just like you said it. So I would say that's a perfect word that you just said.
Oh, cool! Thank you.
Yeah, some people have really hard time saying the most simple words because we say the letters much differently. So like some words that you think is like you say it for example, pua. That's a different letter than you guys have. You don't have o a. It's really weird, but not like where you don't have it, but our language is pretty weird sometimes.
That's true. Yeah, it's interesting to hear that. I love it. I love learning different languages, all of them. So it's really fun. And I think Arthropod Ambassadors is saying the vandrede sounds like wander, so it must be from the same root, since Swedish is actually not that far a relative from English.
Exactly.
Yeah, cool. Well, our time is just about to be over. So, Sam, I wanted to thank you for joining us and ask if people want to see your channel. I'm going to put a link to your channel right here in the chat right now so that they can check out your channel. And anything else you want to say as we finish up?
Thank you guys so much for watching the stream. Like, I really like streaming. I haven't actually done this yet. This is the first time. Thank you so much, Ruz, for letting me be here. Thank you everyone that tuned in. Have a great rest of your day. Yeah, that's basically it.
All right. Well, great. Thank you so much. Thank you to everyone. I see Clint Reptiles is in the house. Thanks for joining in. Basement Pets and Arcadia Territory. Yeah. Clint popped in. So that's great. All right. Well, thank you, everyone.
Hi, if Clint is here. Hello, Clint.
There's Arthropod Ambassadors. And thank you, Sad Florence, for indicating the species name for our stick insect. And that's all for today, everyone. Thank you again, Sam, for joining us. It was great.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.